Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. You're welcome back to something about my generation with Oluwapelumi. If you're a young person and you like talking about serious or serious issues in seemingly relaxing and in a fun way, this is definitely the channel for you to be. So if you're a Gen Z, you're a millennial, baby boomers are welcome, Generation X, y'all are welcome. Just might see things from our angle. Yeah, you're welcome back to my channel. And if you're a first time viewer and you have not subscribed, hey boo, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. And if you're an oldie, like I always say, what's good, what's popping, and you tell me. Let's get right into the video, guys. Yeah, so on today's channel, on today's vlog, guys, on today's vlog, I have something to talk about though. By the way, guys, what can I use to this hand? I fell down. I landed, like, see the difference between those hands. I fell down and I landed on this hand. So now it looks like I have dark knuckles. And it's disgusting. Look at the difference. It now looks like, see now, if somebody sees me and say, that auntie have used cream. See, and you can actually see that they look like sores, and I don't know why I had to fall down on this 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I had to fall down on the hand. See, the story for this fall down is a story for another day. But we move. Yes, I fell down at my age and size. So let's get right into the video, guys. So today, what we're going to be talking about is probably, if you have not been living under a rock, and if you have been on the internet of Obasanjo, and you have just been in Nigeria or you have just been in the world, you definitely know what I'm about to talk about. What I'm about to talk about. Is that good English? Okay. You already know what I'm about to say, and this is the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle brouhaha. So if you perhaps you have not, you're not conversant with this Prince Harry drama, let me hold my pillow. Perhaps you're not conversant. So I'm trying to remember, like, a while ago when Prince Harry married Prince Harry, like the Queen of England's grandson, late Princess Diane's son, who recently, like 3 years ago, got married to Meghan Markle, a top actress from America, a black actress from America. And the world celebrated them, love and this and that, and they eventually became and she eventually became the Duchess of England. I think every person has a role. Once you're married into the royal family, you automatically have like a title. That's the practice. And so she got married into the royal family and blah blah blah. And not too long after, the media was not nice. People started blaming her. For some of us who expected it, she's black. It's to be expected that some people, even if we're in 2021, some people will remain set in their ways. Some people will decide to still be racist and blah blah. That's not even the bone of contention. And so she got married, and they dragged Meghan Markle's life, our sweetheart. If you watch Suits, then you know that she's our sweetheart. They dragged her, still dragging her. And so I think it became too much, and we don't know, for whatever drama that was going in within. The Prince Harry and Meghan Markle came out, I think 2019, was it 2020, last year. It came out that they would be, they are still part of the royal family and their duties are still there, but they will no longer be holding on to that title. And after that, the whole internet went back. Ah, what's happening? Maybe something's happening. And so people, of course, started blaming Meghan for, you know, turning her husband's head against the family and all that, for making him turn his back on his title, and so they relocated to the United States of America, LA to be precise. Only for last week, we just started seeing Oprah Winfrey on CBS, you know, had an exclusive interview. By now, they have a son already, Archie, and now she's already pregnant with a girl. They're expecting a girl. Only for Oprah Winfrey, we just saw something like a trailer that there will be like an exclusive interview, and they will be telling all their experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and blah blah. And in that interview, she made a lot of revelations. How they said her first son Archie, would not have royal title, and blah 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 blah, and because of what potentially the color of the skin would be, because she's a black woman, and you know, so it means that the child will not be 100% black. The girl that, even she's a light skinned black woman. So, and yeah, the whole internet went back. People had different school of thoughts, had different opinions and stuff. And one of the opinions and the reason why I'm here today is because shots were fired at Nigerian men. You know, people started saying things like, people started celebrating Nigerian men. People started celebrating Prince Harry, saying a lot of things. Jemima Osunde on Twitter said, Meghan and Harry and Meghan are a very interesting couple, because here he is working to make sure Meghan is protected from what his mother went through when some men use their mother's pain as a measure of how much their wives should be able to withstand. When I saw this, I had no choice. I had to post it on my WhatsApp. I'm like, I come in peace. Like, shots fired everywhere. Sincerely speaking, I think I agree. Now, I'm going to be taking like different sides of this. People have different opinions. Two major opinions, actually. This is one of the opinions that, Harry is this, standing up for his wife and his immediate family, you know, not turning a blind eye to treatments, you know, that were meted by his family, standing up. Some people are even saying Nigerian men have left the group, that Nigerian men could never stand up for their wives. This is a bad narrative, but I know for a fact that there are Nigerian men that will stand up for their family. So now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Nigerian men should just stand up when their wife is wrong. But I mean, standing up for your wife when you know that your family, say your mother, your husband, say your father, or your siblings are in the wrong and are treating your wife badly, and you decide to keep quiet or say things like, what should I say? Or you decide to turn a blind eye. Nigerian men are fond of this. You guys should change. Because I can imagine if I'm married and there's an issue between my mom and my husband, or that has to do with my immediate family, or my sisters, for example. I love my mom to death, if you know me, and my sisters, I love them to bits. But I can imagine a situation where it is obvious, of which I know that my mom is a very reasonable human being. But I'm just saying, she never, you might not overstep her boundaries. But I'm just saying that in a case where it's obvious, I'm trying to turn the tables now, because I know the arguments might soon come and say tables were turned. Try to turn the tables now. If my mom was evidently wrong to my husband, and my husband has done nothing but love her, hypothetically speaking, I would definitely stand up for my husband and say, mommy, nah, you don't treat you do not treat my husband like that. You do not talk to my. So this is the way I'm saying it, and my mom will know that, okay, I shouldn't have. I'll tell my sister that, no, you do not talk to my husband like that. You do not treat my husband like that. You do not, stating it out to them. This is the same energy that a lot of us expect from Nigerian men too. But shockingly, as egoistic and as loud they can be sometimes, when these situations face them, when it's plain black and simple that, oh, your mom is wrong, you're not being rude to her, you're just telling her that, mom, you're wrong. The first place is going, if you have a mother that you cannot tell when she does something wrong, or you have a parent that you cannot tell them when they do something wrong, so I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. It can never be me. If my parents are doing something wrong, my sisters are doing something wrong, my husband, I'm going to tell you, like, no, what you did was not good. That was out of the line. That's me. So I don't understand when they suddenly become mute and blah 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 blah. And so when Jemima Osunde, an actress, posted this on and I put it on my status, I'm like, I mean, you start hearing things like some men will start saying things like, see, an average Nigerian person, for example, has love for their mothers, even the men, and you start hearing them say things like, oh, my mother went through a lot in her husband's house, she suffered to train me, my dad, we used to hear this story, my dad was not so very available, my mama. You will expect that these men become the best of husbands, because logically speaking, it is assumed that they know better, right? Having been trained by a woman who went through hell to train them, or having been trained by a woman who, suffered in husband's house. I don't know why they're suffering. Suffered in husband's house, suffered in the hands of their patriarchal fathers against their mothers. Suffered though. You would expect that when they get married, they would be, logically speaking, as human beings, they would be emphatic, they would be loving husbands, they would learn from the mistakes of their fathers and say that no, we should be better husbands. But no, some of them even become worse. But it's even shocking because they become worse and sometimes being backed up by their mothers that went through rubbish, even in the hands of their husbands. So you begin to hear things like, what is doing you that is not doing anybody? My mother in her days, or for some of them, my sweet mother in her days, she went through hell in the hands of my father and she still trained us. I said, can you hear how stupid you sound? She went through hell in the hand. You just open your mouth, wah! Something is just coming out of it. She went through hell in the hands of my father. And so you think that because she went through hell in the hands of your father, that's a thing to be proud of. That's something, the hell that she went through is worthy of medal, awards. So another person must go through it. They use the hell that their mothers went through as standard, as measurements to what their wives should go through. I can't stand people like this. I honestly cannot stand. See, I think at this point, I think I'm very vocal about this type of things. Like, I can't stand human beings like that, men like that. If I know a friend, ordinary friend, that is a guy that thinks like this, best believe I'm gonna be far away from you, because it just means that you're not a good human being. Tenet of being a human being means that you should not met unfair treatment on any person, whether they're your wife, your sister, your child, any human being. It just means that if you have the ability to measure such suffering as far, it has not reached the one that my mother did now. I'm not a good human being in my books. And so it means that if you can do such things to your wife, you're not worthy of being my friend, because in a minute you treat me bad. I don't understand people that treat their families bad and are good people outside. Boy, miss me with that. And this is me. A lot of people don't like it. They'll be like, but I'm not going to be friends with you. No, sir. And so, Toke Makinwa now, my dear Toke Makinwa is not going to miss all this. Toke Makinwa said, before you come out and support, this is another school of thought, said, before you come out and support Meghan, please make sure the wives married into your family are not going through hell too. Shots fired. Pa, 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 pa. She said, make sure the wives married into your family are not going through hell too. Some of you hate your brother's wife, but are quick to crucify the British royal family, BRF. Charity begins at home. Let that woman breathe. Ash. See, some of you, like I'm talking to some of you sisters, some of you are the demons in sheep clothing. Yes, even girls, some of you, even in this generation. Your brother will marry wife, you will be like this on top. Oh, I don't understand. What's your own? No, what's your own? Boromi doleru. It won't embe. Even in the face of you being stupid and being wrong, you will still want your brother to back you up. Even when you are doing something evidently wrong, you begin to, some of you will even begin to cry. He treats me bad, brother me. We are my Yoruba movie in action. Brother me, how can you pick your wife over me? You should pick you over out there. Please don't annoy me. See me, I don't have a brother. But I know, as my mommy has trained us, I know the type of mother that I have. It's going to stay right out of your business. Love your, I like families when I step into the families and I don't see the difference between their daughter-in-laws and their children and their daughters. In the first place, gone, I can never marry such a family. I know that people are not, we are not alright. Yeah, both the two lowering. Number one, it's either I stay far away from you people, which is very convenient for me, or I just move, because some people have forgotten. There's a popular Yoruba adage that says, "Oko buruku se fe, ano buruku o se ni. Oko buruku se ni, ano buruku o se ni." That means sometimes in some cases it's even better for you to marry a bad husband than for you to marry into a bad family. Because trust me, even if that husband is good, if that husband is good and is a very indecisive person, or is unstable, that every doctrine of the wind can be carrying. I think that's in the book of Ephesians. That is neither here nor there. That family in no time will twist his head. I'm talking from we know people like them. In no time we twist his head. So please catch yourself. My brother's girlfriend, my brother's fiancée, my brother's wife. See, that's why I'm stating this, that in a situation where, I'm not saying there are no situations where the wife is just purely wrong. I know that something is wrong. Something is definitely, in fact, you know what? See, I want to be fixing my nails. Let me fix my nails. And you know that the wife is purely just purely wrong and evil. That's different. But in a case that you know and you know and you know that you are the demonic and the evil one, but you would rather your brother side you through thick and thin, which for good and worse. What's that thing that they say when they are for better for worse? You know that when they gave us to your brother, they say, who did this sign for better for worse? With idiots. Idiot. I will slap your mouth. I'm angry, no this. But you want your brother to be siding you. Please catch yourself. If you are a sister like that, repent. In this generation, because we know them, it's still the same women. It's still you. You know how hard it is, what the woman goes through, but it's still you that we met bad punishment on top of another woman. Repent, Shogbo. And Toke Makinwa said again, Jerry, there might not be racism in your family, but there is classism. Your own mother is wicked to your brother's wife. Come on. You think she's spending all your brother's money or controlling him, yet you are trying to fix the royal family problems. Fix your own first. Charity begins at home. See, even if your brother now has a wife that is spending all the money, the wife is not allowing him to spend any money on you, just go and work for your money. Or you to go and marry so that your husband will spend money on you. I will go. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm supporting this type of behavior, but come, if you have your own money, these things should not matter. You will not even see your brother's wife that is not allowing your brother to spend money on you. So the fact that you are seeing it shows that something is wrong. I mean when you're a full-fledged, I'm not saying you're a young, you're a full-fledged adult, but you are complaining that your brother's wife is not allowing you to spend money on you. If you have money, you won't be bothered about that. In Toke Makinwa's words, fix your own first. Charity begins at home. Today I just came to abuse you people. That's all I came to do. I came to abuse you people. Please change your ways. Let me fix my... Yes, I fix my nails on myself sometimes. I've been fixing acrylic like twice, but I noticed that acrylic softens the nails, and I have like an event. I don't want to do acrylic again, so I fix my nails myself. I'll show you guys when I'm done. I'll be sure to show you guys when I'm done. And this is what it looks like. But this thing is vexing me. Please, I want to... If you know me, you know that my hands are one of my best features. Like, I love my hands. And now this has come. Please, where can I ensure my hand? Anyways, this is final. I just came to show you guys the final product. I hope you enjoyed the vlog for today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in my next vlog. Love and light, hugs and kisses. Adios.